You know, there's a kind of general notion that the Arab Spring began with this poor fellow Bouazizi in Tunisia who set himself on fire because he was upset at being abused by the police. Actually, I think, though, that we might say that these movements of popular uprising, if you look at it in a longer term, they've actually been going on in the region for a very long time. I mean, we can go back to the 1980s. Of course, here in Kurdistan, there was an uprising which was absolutely brutally crushed, which might be even seen as one of the first whispers of Arab Spring, in some sense. There was the first Palestinian Intifada back in 1988, 87, 88. Algeria, a massive uprising in 1990 that was crushed by the army, led to an immense civil war. But it had all the features at the time of something like the Arab Spring. There was the Shia uprising in Iraq in 1991, which also had many of the features of the Arab Spring, but also brutally crushed. And then a second Palestinian Intifada in 2000. And then people forget also that it's not even so long ago. 2005 in Lebanon, what was then called the Independence Revolution, which brought nearly a quarter of the population of Lebanon onto the streets of Beirut in a peaceful demonstration that brought down the government and led to change. Sadly, later rather undermined by subsequent events. But I mean, there was already something like a template, a pattern for the subsequent uprising.